Nothing more stressful than a final lap trying to win your first race in a program like USF 2000 with a veteran driver, three-time winner on the season, and potential championship contender hot on the gearbox. This is where you get it. You have to make the move coming out of the keyhole. This is where it's going to happen. They'll work their way down the back straightaway. He is right up on the gearbox, coming down to start and finish. Trying to get his first win here in USF 2000. Out of the final couple of corners.
Remember, you can start once the green flag is waved. The restart, so we're clear on the start.
Of course, we have all pressure generally. We are the main hunters for the lead in the championship. We're second, we're trying to get there.
You know, coming into the year, I had a lot of high expectations for myself coming over. You know, I learned a lot in Europe, and I feel like that would have transferred over to here. But you know, the team and I, we struggled a little bit to fine-tune a lot of things, and you know, it's a constant kind of struggle that we've been through race to race, but we're improving. You know, also I'm learning American tracks. You know, it's not like, you know, I'm not doing I'm like 90% there, but there's still that final bit that I need to iron out in myself. You know.
Well, I'm super hungry. You know, like in the beginning of the season, closest finish was second, so we're like right there. We know we have the pace. We'd had the pace the entire season. And right now, as we enter the later half of the season, I'm fifth in the championship. So really, I'm focusing on just putting in those wins, putting in those podiums to climb myself up the ladder, because I want to continue my career, and I want to continue going up the levels. And you know, with God on my side, I really pray and hope that all this happens and comes together, because I know I have the speed as I demonstrated in qualifying. So I'm really confident in myself, the team, and the car, that everything will come together sooner or later.
They say, like in English, you have a monkey on your back every morning. You wake up and you wonder when it's gonna come back. So we're just trying all together, like to put the car together and not stressing out too much and trying to wait for it to come to me. I feel like in situations where I could have won, I was a little unlucky. I had a little mistake somewhere. I never really got everything perfect together. But if we keep on being there, you know, one day or the other, everything's gonna clutch together and we're gonna make it.
It was just me and my car, and it was just like perfect. Every apex hit, every braking zone, everything. Everything was working together. In like that flow kind of mindset, you're not thinking about anything else. You're just in the moment, thinking about your driving in that one specific lap. Qualifying is only about one lap, you just need one.
Front end of a triple header for the drivers here in USF 2000, and we have a strong field of 23 set to go. And here they come, folks, out of the corner, getting ready to get underway. They're 2 by 2. They're lining things up. It's been a quick start so far. We are underway. Green, 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 as the drivers race their way down into turn number 1.
I'm just looking to pass the two guys in front of me to finish well.
Side by side up there at the lead. We'll watch them as they come through the right-hander. Now they kind of single file it through here.
Papasavas takes over the lead, and he's got Simon Sykes right on his tail.
Papasavas, as we said, got a good jump. The lovely Ohio driver, the J. Howard driver development, number 6 machine, coming here 5th place in points, 3 podium finishes on the year, but has not yet got that victory. Looking for that first win, and man, would he love to do it here on the home racetrack at the Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course. Trying to get his first win here in USF 2000. Out of the final couple of corners, Sykes is going to be right there, but the winner in race 1 is Evagoras Papasavas. The Cooper Tires Grand Prix of Mid-Ohio for USF Pro 2000. All these drivers chasing Miles Rowe in the championship fight. Michael D'Orlando from the pole needs a big race win. They're lining themselves up into the final quarter, into the start box, and we are green, green, green. D'Orlando with a solid jump coming down under the Cooper Tire Bridge into turn number 1. Here they come back around. Big lead for Michael D'Orlando. This guy needs this victory. D'Orlando Denmark, Miller, and then Grand Forks out of the corner, and what was a wild race for sure. The win in race number 1 here in the Cooper Tires Grand Prix of Mid-Ohio goes to Michael D. Orlando. That's first and second in points, first and second on the racetrack. I think they're saying potentially the number 97 of Zach Ping is off the racetrack. Indeed, full Courgello. I talked about that 6-point-something gap for Sykes. It was 7.6 last time by. John, say goodbye to that. So we're going green this time by, folks, because the pace car back on it. We got it here. We'll put lap 16 in the books. Could be a 4-lap dash. Simon Sykes back on the loud pedal. Green flag flying at start finish. And Lucky Hughes will look to attack. That yellow flag allowing him to close back up to the front running quintet. Sykes, though, having to block down to the inside. Oh, big contact, and over he goes. Lucky Hughes has made contact, and he is barrel rolled into turn number 2.
Late caution brought the field back together, and when we went green, I had a gap behind me, and I turned into the corner like normal, and then I looked up and saw another car upside down above me, which is the first time I've done that in a race car. So it was chaotic, it was wild. It knocked the rear wing clean off, but the rest of the car was fine. I felt like we were going to be able to finish the race, but unfortunately race control called us in a lap early. It's a tough break, but I can't complain too much. We know the pace is there, and we actually managed to extend the points lead just a little bit, even with a rough finish in that race.
Yeah, I mean, it's just racing, I guess. Shit happens.
I believe that Matt Clark has gone to P1, so Clark has moved in front of Sykes. And on Canada Day, the Canadian wins at Mid-Ohio. Matt Clark winning by just 0.6 of a second over Papa Sabas. White flag will fly this time by for the point leader, Miles Rowe. What a recovery for him after finished outside the top 10 in race number 1. We'll come around here and put lap number 29 down. The gap is as big as it's been all race long. Porto tried to dig in, but Rowe has been 100% able to use that full arrow coming through the keyhole to the absolute optimum, and he gets that big run out. No one's been able to challenge him, and to be real, they've been fighting for second behind him. No one able to challenge coming down into turn number 4 and up through to turn number 5. It'll be win number 4 on the season for the driver from Brooklyn, New York. Race number 2 of the Cooper Tires Grand Prix in Ohio goes to Miles Rowe.
The championship is getting tighter as we get to the second half of the season. Looking forward to it as they come onto the front straightaway.
Lucky Hughes actually is stopped, he is stopped here right at the exit of turn number 9. He was going very slow, so I don't know if we're going to go green or not, but he is stopped right here at the exit of 9.
Oh man, the J. Howard crew having to rebuild that car, and it looks like it might have let him down on the parade lap here.
Out of the final 2 corners, time to go racing with the final race of this triple header. We are green, 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 and everybody trying to find some space early. Sykes will get the jump, mid-corner, tucks it down to the bottom. Of course, coming in from behind, Nikita Johnson, see if he can't get by Matt Clark from the outside of the front row. And there's contact on the exit. A number of drivers have made contact there. At least 3 drivers involved. There's wings, everything's everywhere, and we are 100% going full course yellow again. But again, thinking about the championship scrap with Lucky Hughes on the sidelines right now. Johnson and Clark, who come in sitting 3rd and 4th in points, would gap at least up onto Lucky Hughes, which would be big, although they'll see the gap between themselves and Sykes stretch out a little bit. What a way to stretch out your championship with just 5 races to go. Capping off the triple header here in Mid-Ohio, the winner from Pabst Racing, Simon Sykes.